Hi everyone, it is Tree from Lost Time Toys, and we have Jay back again for another episode. Jay, how are you doing?
I'm doing great. How are you doing?
Doing good. Um, well, okay, today we're talking about Lady Lovely Locks, just to premise that. But I did want to say that I recently got injured. Look at that.
The infamous airport cut with the scissors.
I slit my finger open with a literally a craft pair of scissors for
Aren't aren't
toddlers.
those supposed to be safety scissors?
They're 100 supposed to be safety scissors, but literally I was gushing out blood and it was like all over my shorts, all over my wallet, all over my boarding pass, all over my ID. It was bloodbath. But anyways, we are here today to talk about a beloved franchise, Triple L, LLL.
Yes, Lady Lovely Locks.
And so Jay, why don't you tell us exactly how you got into the franchise and then maybe talk a little bit about um your history with the franchise and then how you got back involved with the toys.
Right. Okay. Well, I do remember it from when I was a kid. When it came out, the little cartoon and everything, I watched it and I remember the toys. I always wanted the toys, but I think I remember I had the mermaid doll that they had, and I think that was it. But like I just love the dolls, but it was hard to get your hands on one being a boy since they were girl toys. So, I had the mermaid and I was just happy with the mermaid.
It's the prettiest one.
Oh, I love that one so much. And then, when I started collecting like the Rainbow Bright, Strawberry Shortcake, and Rose Petal, and all the other stuff, I would, come across Lady Lovely Locks, and I was like, no, no, I'm not going to get into that. And I always complained to you, it's like, why did they put their heads on children's bodies? It's a little odd. Of course, now I'm like, no, they're perfect. But anyway, um, oh, hold on. Okay, yeah. I got back into collecting because we started watching Lao Sky Painter. It's videos here on YouTube, and I just love her. I love everything about her. And she has some of the prettiest Lady Lovely locks. The way she has them displayed is just perfect. And I was looking at the fabrics and the colors, and I was like, yes, I'm going to get into this. And then I went to eBay, and that's just kind of history. I started ordering some things.
Yeah. Um, that's really okay. So I feel like I was just a bystander to your collecting for a while. Like I held off for as long as I could, which was 9 days. Uh,
Right,
because you started collecting around like literally 3, 4 weeks ago, and
right, right. And it started with the treehouse, the Pixie Tail treehouse, because and I made the excuse of, well, it's kind of peppermint rose coated. It goes, and it does go with peppermint rose.
it goes so well with Peppermint Rose. And so, like, I think my foray into Lady Lovely Locks is Peppermint Rose, right? So, like,
Right.
I grew up watching Peppermint Rose, and then I started collecting the dolls. And the thing that we all like came to know is that they used the same head mold from Lady Lovely Locks for Peppermint Rose, and then they used a different body mold. They used, I think it was Skipper.
Skipper,
They
yes, it
used
was Skipper.
Skipper for the body for Peppermint Rose, and the heads were exactly like um, Lady Lovelocks. Do we know the core? So there's two head molds in Peppermint Rose, right? The Merriment Violet and Peppermint Rose have the same head mold, and then Lemon Kiss Lily or Lemon Drop Lily and Vanilla Daisy have a different head mold. How, like, which one corresponds to which in the Lady Lovelocks franchise? Do you know?
It's I've been trying to figure it out, and it's because the face paint's a little bit different with the eye shape. It makes it a little hard to tell, but I'm pretty sure that like the Lady Lovely Lock's head is Peppermint Rose, but like the eyes and the way it's painted is just a little bit different, so it looks different, but the shape is right.
Right. And then, but then, like,
And I do feel like Maiden
cur,
Fair
cur,
hair.
yeah, and Curly
And
Crown probably are the other head one.
yes, yeah, because Maiden Fair hair and Lemon Kiss Lily, like they could be twins.
Yeah. So they have like a rounder like face shape. Like
Right.
it's almost like they have more of like a cherubic looking cheeks. Um and it's really prominent if their head doesn't pop into the neck socket perfectly, and it's like
Right.
when they don't like have a real neck, it's very prominent how round their faces are.
Yes.
But okay, so that's how I got into it. I have never seen an episode until last week. The episodes, okay, correct me if I'm wrong. There are 10 episodes of Lady Lovely Locks, but each episode has like two separate mini stories. So that's why when you watch YouTube clips, they're only like they're really short. They're like 10-minute long, 10 minutes
Right.
long.
Yeah.
So
Like,
apparently, like there's two like vignettes that happen in an episode, which is why they're so short, because usually they're broken up with like a
yeah.
commercial break.
Right.
So that's kind of why I was like thrown off. I was like, why are these like basically like webisodes? Like, why are
Yeah,
they so
exactly.
short? But yeah, so that explains it. So my understanding is the first wave dolls came out in 1986, but
Yeah.
the airing of the 10 episodes happened in April to like late summer of 1987. So really like the TV show was airing during the second wave as they were
Yeah.
about to release the second wave.
Right.
But that is all literally that's all I know about the show and about the franchise. Jay, why don't you give us a high level premise of like what happens in the show?
Right. I'm just, as everybody can see, I'm very obviously reading. I'm just going to do the Google breakdown because I'm terrible at summarizing. But basically, Lady Lovely Locks is about an orphan princess, Lady Lovely Locks, who discovers that she's the heir to the kingdom of Lovely Locks. And, like, when she discovers she's the heir, like the kingdom is just kind of all dry and brown and kind of a wasteland. And then she comes in to save the day, and everything's beautiful again. And the one thing I noticed that really did throw me were the trees that look like hair. But we won't even get into that now. But that really threw me. Like these trees with this pink, lush hair. A
Oh,
little odd. But anyway,
very the Lorax.
right. Yes, it
It's
really
like
kind of is. It
the
is.
Dr. Seuss short story and picture book, The Lorax, he speaks for the trees, and the trees look like basically like furry
Yeah.
wigs. Um,
Right. And they're kind of the same in Lady Lovelace, just pink and with better hair. They had a better stylist.
I do
But
have a question for you. Do they explain the origin of how the pixie tails got into her hair?
I'm not thinking they do. Like, it starts out like she's been orphaned, and I think she was like adopted by a farmer or something. And they discover, she's Lady Lovely Locks, and she has to save the kingdom. And I think that's when the Pixie Tales kind of like make themselves known to her and come out and
Right.
go nest in her hair as they tend to do.
So it's so were was this an analog for lice? Like was like because like the pixie tails are embedded into her hair, and I wonder if it was like a PSA, like a public service announcement for like check your hair for
Maybe it
lice.
was because they were like, well, if you're playing with your hair, you're going to notice things. We can get kids to check this way.
We gotta check it. And then each of the pixie tails have names, right? Like what? So she has three bunnies in her hair.
Right. I have no clue what any of their names are because there's just like little pixie tails everywhere.
So in the show, I thought they looked more like squirrels than
Right. They do I mean, they do look like squirrels, but then like when you get into some of the other episodes, there's like also other animals.
right.
And like
And
they all have these lush flowing tails with this
lush
fabulous hair.
flowing tails. I will say, before we talk about the toys, the most annoying thing about collecting Lady Lovely Locks is the tiny different minutia between all of the pixie tails and how they relate to the characters. Because like if you're just like a casual collector, like if you just like, oh, I don't really care if I have like the right pixie tail
Right.
to the right character or even like the right colors to the right. And I think for a lot of eBay sellers, they don't care about that stuff either. I've seen crazy lots
Oh,
where like they have three different lots from the same seller, and all of the pixie tails are mismatched. Like they'll have like Prince Strongheart with like in one lot, and his like mouse pixie tails are in a totally different lot, and I'm just like
right.
trying to like you know that puzzle in like children's activity books where you have to draw arrows. Like,
Yeah.
I'm literally trying to draw arrows to like, and I want to like. Sometimes I'll message the sellers. I'll be like, just to let you know, these three pixie tails belong to this one, and these two pixie tails belong to this one. And he's like, "Oh, do you want to? Oh no, I don't want to buy your garbage, but like, but I just want to let
I
you
just
know
want you
that
to
it's
fix
like,
the listing.
no, I'm just joking. Am I joking? But sorry, that was a sidebar on Pixie Tales. I think they're really cute, but I just wanted to know the origin story for Pixie Tales.
Right. You
Um,
know, and I mean, I really don't remember, and I don't even know if it's just really explained other than they're the enchanted creatures that live in the land of Lovely Locks.
separate question. Did she get like ordained or knighted in some way? Like, how is her first name Lady?
You know, they never like that's the thing about character names, because her two friends and helpers are named Maiden Curly Crown and Maiden Fair Hair. It's like, did nobody have any real names? Because
I
it's never
literally
addressed. You just
the
Lady
names.
Lovely Locks.
You know those like refrigerator magnets that allow you to make poetry?
Right.
It's literally like someone was like, fair hair, curly crown. Like it's just like
Right.
actually there's three, like maiden, curly crown. Like they're just like making things up on the go. I feel like in the creative director's room, there was like a poor intern that had like a notepad, and the creative director is literally like drunk off his ass and was just like, take this down, maiden fair hair. And then the page is like, but she has brown hair. It's like fair hair it is. Like
I know, right?
I was like,
Exactly.
wait, but like if your hair is fair, wouldn't you think that it's blonde or like white or like it's the name
Right,
doesn't
I know. And I swear, and like, I don't know if it's maybe the way it was put on YouTube, the quality of uploading it or whatever. But in some of the episodes, I swear, Maiden Fair hair, her hair is very brown and her skin is a bit tan too. She almost looks a little bit Hispanic in a few episodes. And I'm like, I don't think fair hair, it's not working.
it's not working at all. but, but yeah, the names are crazy. The names are insane.
Yes.
But okay, so she's in this land. She's trying to save it.
Yes. And
How
she
does
has the, go ahead.
there's like an old guy.
Right, yes, that's the wizard, Shining Glory, the old blind wizard, and he's always working with Prince Strongheart, who is cursed to live as a dog. So, like, when he's around the wizard and they're in their little secret bubble room or whatever it is, you see him as Prince Strongheart, but Lady Lovely can never see him as Prince Strongheart. So
Oh
he's
my
always
God, it's the
the dog
Jim
around
Jerica
her.
thing again.
And like I can't remember how any of it ends, and I've gotten about halfway through, and I'm like, when is she going to figure out that the damn dog is the prince? This is getting on my nerves.
So, question. So, you know how, like, in Jim and the Holograms, like, Jim is like Jerica.
Right.
Is there ever any sort of, like, reference in the toy line to the prince being a dog?
I don't think so because like there is a dog in the toy line,
That
Silky Pup, but Silky Pup is pink. Doesn't look anything like the dog Prince. Prince looks like a white sheepdog, kinda, is what he puts me in.
that was a lost opportunity, I think.
Right. Like Prince, the Prince Strongheart, he should have been him and like the little, a little dog that looked like him. So,
If I were a toy designer, what I would have done is, like, the prince's cape. I
right.
would have, like, had it be invertible. Like, the way that the popples, you can invert the,
Right,
like, if
yes.
you invert the cape, it turns into the dog.
Oh, that
Like,
would have been
I
cute.
mean, literally, we have so many good ideas. I don't know why Mattel didn't just hire us when we were literally in the womb. Um, okay, so okay, there's a dog, there's a wizard. Who is the villain? Who is
And
the villain in this enchanted land?
the villain would be Duchess Ravenwaves, and she has, I don't know their names. She has these two little minions that live in her hair, a pink one and a purple one. And I'm not sure what type of animals they
They're
are supposed to
gnomes.
be.
They're like gnomes,
Gnomes?
apparently. And apparently
Okay.
they speak in only rhymes to each other.
Right, yes. And they're weird. They're weird. But so is
Um,
Ravenwaves.
what does it say about me that, like, I am so, like, sometimes I'm more attracted to the villainous than sometimes the main character. Like,
Right. Well, I think oftentimes the villains in these things are just far more entertaining.
far more entertaining. I feel like they're true, like, they showcase true human flaws and
Right.
imperfections, right? And I think it makes them more human. Like,
Right. And
it's
a lot of time in these types of shows too, by the time they get to the end and the resolution of things, I mean, they kind of do paint the villain in more of a reasonable light because the good characters are always like, well, you shouldn't have done that because, and
I know. So I feel like in a lot of ways, villains are more like the realists, and
right,
the characters, like the protagonists, are always um optimists. But
right.
so what does Ravenclaw? I always want to say Ravenclaw. What is it?
So do I.
I think it's like a Harry Potter house. What does Duchess Raven? What does she want to do? Like, what is
Which,
her
yes, she's
primary
always
objective?
after because Lady Lovely has these beautiful rainbow streaks in her hair, and Raven Waves is like I guess that's where her magic or her powers comes from, or these her beautiful hair. So Raven Waves is always trying to cut her hair so she won't be able to keep the land beautiful, and she can steal her power.
Fair. Very fair. Um, fair hair. Okay, so that's the villain. And then, so Lady Lovelace has two best friends. Are there discernible personality differences between the two that you could glean on in the show?
I mean, I really don't feel like there is that much.
Yeah.
Especially not that I recall. I mean, I feel like you could just kind of swap them out a little bit.
Um, Based on my really quick Wikipedia search right now, I'm currently reading it. Um, it says that Curly Crown collects bugs.
Yeah, I do remember something about like, she loves nature and animals.
She's
I
a,
don't remember the bug thing
she's a
though.
bug collector. And then it says that although she's smart, she always gets herself into trouble. What a troublemaker. What a troublemaker. And then it says that Fairhair is her best friend. I was like, can we check in with Curly Crown? How does she feel about this like friendship between like the best friendship between
Well,
Fairhair
she
and Lily?
obviously has some issues, or she wouldn't be collecting the bugs,
The bugs are her friends.
right? And what is she going to do with these bugs once she collects them? Is it going to
I
be a
get
scheme
the
in
sense
which Ravenwave gets the blame for?
I know she's gonna do a parent trap trick where do you know what I'm talking about? Where she puts like is it a lizard or something or on
Yes,
on
on the
the
water bottle, so that when she drinks it,
exactly, and
turns
it
it
goes
up.
onto
Yes,
the girl the her father's girlfriend's head.
yes.
Hilarious. Hilarious. Okay, so those are the primary characters. What about the animals? So in the show, do we see Silky Mane the horse? Do we
You know,
see Silky
yes,
Pup?
I'm thinking we do see Silky Mane the horse and Silky Pup. I don't remember because then there were like from later in the line there was some kittens and like some little dragons and things, but I don't think that the cartoon ever evolved that
Where
far.
where did the dragons come from?
I think they're part of the Enchanted Island line,
And
maybe.
where did the little people come from?
They're also Enchanted Island. I guess they're the characters were like supposed to be the caretakers of the Enchanted Island, basically.
Yes. Interesting. Okay, so now we have the high level overview of Lady Lovely Locks. Why don't we go over some of the toys? So correct me if I'm wrong. The licensing belongs to those characters from Cleveland.
Correct.
The toy manufacturer was Mattel.
Yes, it
Okay.
was because the bodies that they used for the Lady Lovely Locks dolls is the exact same thing as what they used for like the Barbie little sister Stacy doll.
Okay, we have to talk about the plastic issue with
Yes.
these dolls.
Yes, it's so hard to find them without the legs and sometimes even the arms being discolored. They get like these horrible greenish white splotches on them, which if the dress is covering the legs, not too big of a deal if it's hidden. But yeah, I what was it you were telling me something about the way that they reground the plastic to make them?
Yeah, so I think so this came from a poster on Facebook called Amber. She said that the reason why they have the splotching issue is the way like they reused plastics from other dolls
Right.
and the blend composite of these plastics um created this chemical effect where it leaves uneven patterns on the doll's legs over time, which is super unfortunate. And it almost makes this is my personal viewpoint. It almost makes the doll line more charming because it shows that it was a I wouldn't say rejected, but it was it was a doll line that was created from reused materials.
Right.
And it has this element of like, oh, there's a fragility to the
Yeah.
line. And
Right.
the thing is like sometimes collectors will rebody
Yeah.
they will swap out the bodies with Stacy dolls to have a cleaner look. But
Yes.
90% of the dolls, you don't even really notice. You don't even really notice the splotches because they have such long garments that cover
Yeah.
them.
Exactly.
The only thing that it's very apparent in kind of like some of the Enchanted Island stuff
Yeah, with the
where
short
with the
skirts.
shorter skirts. Yeah. So why don't we go over the dolls? So do you want to talk about like the talk about the first set of dolls in 1986, like the three that you have?
Sure. Let me turn around and grab them off the shelf here
Here we
if
go.
I can without knocking everything over.
I will say, if you look on Jay's shelf, if you look above on to the peppermint rose, he has a custom with a
Oh,
yellow
yes, right
hat.
up
And
here.
actually that was the first Lady Lovely Locks that he purchased.
Technically, yes, it was because that is Curly Crown.
Yeah, amazing. Okay,
Okay,
let's look at these ladies. So we have Lady Lovely Locks.
we
We have
have Lady
fair
Lovely
hair.
Locks, Fair Hair, and Curly Crown.
Okay, so do you
I'll
want to
give
do
them a,
you want
I'll give them a little spin around.
there's
I
this
haven't done anything to Curly Crown's hair because it really wasn't in bad shape, but I
yeah.
did try to shape up.
So from the back, Jay, from the back, they look like Peppermint Rose.
They really do. I
Oh
mean,
my gosh,
very
like if you look at so
well,
um
especially this, the
that
hair
looks like
color.
Peppermint Rose from behind, and then like even fair hair looks like Lily from behind.
Yes, exactly. Actually, let's see. Oh, I was gonna see. I know her hat's gonna fall off when I get her.
The hats, they need to pin those on.
Oh, okay, we made it. Oh, hey, we have a visitor. I know.
Curly kitten.
So yes, here is the Lemon Kiss Lily doll
Oh my God, they're so pretty.
next to, and I mean, I think they're definitely twinning.
They're twinning for sure. Oh, so you can really see like the red ginger auburnness of Lily now when
Right?
you set them
Yeah.
side by side. I love it.
We'll leave the hat off for now. So yeah, these were the Wave One dolls that came out in '86, and they also had for the pets. Set
Wait,
these
so
over.
wait, before you showed the pets, can you show some of the can you show do you have the pixie tails on on one of them?
Let's see. Actually, I don't. I have got them all
Oh,
on.
you have put them on the treehouse.
I did.
Okay, so like what are the unique features of the dresses? I just want to take a close.
Um,
So,
right. Yeah. One of the unique things that we love is the shiny, plasticky fabric that they used back then.
so
The
literally,
way,
Jay, like, so Jay and I like are obsessed with like looking at fabrics because like
yes,
we do a lot of like custom work. That material, like that crinkly material, is like the ideal fabric that we have been trying to find for freaking Stormy.
I know. It's like the perfect because you can kind of find this fabric now, but it's thicker when you find it. Even the thinner of it is thicker than this. Those fabrics are very lightweight.
Yeah, I love how poofy the dresses are. Like, do
Yeah,
you like them?
I did a little underskirt under
Oh
them
my God,
to
that's why it looks
like a
so
crinoline to keep it
good.
extra
I was like,
poofy.
I've never seen them. They almost the way you did it, it looks like the bustle.
Right. Yeah, it does a little
Like
bit.
a Cinderella moment bustle. I love that. They look so good. Okay, so let's look at the
You're,
tree house. So I
yes.
posted a video of me restoring some of these pixie tails.
Well, we lost one of the pixie tails. It doesn't clip onto that peg very well.
Peg
Let me
is
see if I can grab it before the cat does. Hold
the
on.
cat is going to. We're going live. This is a live demo.
Okay, save from the cat.
This playset is gorgeous.
Yes, I'll try and lift it up a little bit so
It
that you
is
can see the
beautiful.
bottom. It is with a little chair and a little bridge
So
over
I
here.
will say, I think that the Wave 2, this is a Wave 2, right?
Let's see. I think this is wave one.
Okay,
Yes, this is
Wave
wave
1.
one. The
So this is a nice
play
this is a
sets from wave one were the Castle Lovely Locks and the Treehouse. And then if you
okay, this
open
is
it
my hot
up,
take. My hot take is the castle doesn't look that good.
Right. I have not been dying to
I'm
have
like
that.
not hankering for it at all.
No, not at
I
all.
love the treehouse. I love the salon, and I even like the bedroom, but I could do without the castle. The castle looks like it looks flim flam, like it
It's
doesn't
it
it
yeah,
doesn't look
it
well made. It doesn't look like it has a coherent aesthetic. Um,
right.
because like the thing about Lady Lovelock is it's a feminine pastel, overly
Right.
feminine almost, whimsical, and it doesn't have the whimsy. Which is why I was like, I felt like they needed to make it like a taller structure and more condensed. It kind of like spreads out and it's
Right. The way
very
it
like
opens.
short. So I
Yeah.
almost feel like I'm not looking for the Jurassic Park compound. I'm looking for a castle that has a
Yeah.
unified look. So
I know. It feels it more than a castle. It just kind of feels it has more of a garden party vibe. It
garden
looks like a
party,
garden party Pixie Tail playground vibe.
it's a playground,
Yeah.
100%. Yeah.
Yes.
But I love the castle and I love that this is the okay, so currently this is the only thing that I have in my possession and I love it. And the reason why I bought it was because I wanted to display it with Peppermint Rose, just because in all of the literature and advertisements for Peppermint Rose, they always have this beautiful
Yes.
tree.
And it's so similar to this. I mean,
So
it's
similar. It's
this
gonna look,
100% this look.
it looks amazing. Okay, so do you want to show maybe some of the animals that are in this enchanted fairy tale land of Lady Lovely Locks?
Right. We will start with Silky Pup, and I really have not done anything
We
other than
love
comb Silky Pup
Silky.
since I got her.
So what type
But
of breed is this dog?
I don't know. It gives I don't know Shih Tzu Lhasa Apso vibes,
It
maybe.
is
With
very
all of this, it's ridiculous with all of this hair.
I think the hair is it's so dramatic. I love that you combed it out.
I had to. It was so bad. And then my favorite. Oh, I don't lose the
Beautiful.
rider.
The okay. Oh my gosh.
And here we have the horse,
Oh my gosh. And
Silky
there's
Mane.
even another Lady Lovely Locks as
Yes, and this is because a couple of the items that I bought were in lots, so I ended up with two extras, and this was my worst one. So I said, well, we'll just let her be special. I got part of the riding outfit with one of the lots.
I love it.
We can see it, and then I didn't have the little pants, so I had to make her some little pants to go with it.
Wait, so you had that fabric just laying around?
No, that's actually from a the this part of the fabric
Yeah.
Dollar Tree doll. This
Amazing.
the bottom part is from a rose petal place skirt where the top was trashed, and then this little bit of just the
Oh,
Walmart trim.
that's beautiful. So you had the hat,
Yeah, I had the hat and the
the
top.
blouse.
Yes,
It looks
they were
amazing. Wait, how
actually.
come her legs are split? Is that a different
Oh,
body?
I I got some Stacy doll bodies, and this one was articulated, so
Perfect.
she's perfect for being
Perfect.
a
It
horse rider.
reminds
She
me
will
of
actually sit on there.
it reminds me of the Polly Pockets that allow her to sit on the horse.
Right, a little bit, yeah.
I love that. Wait, so you did such a fabulous job restoring Silky Mane.
Oh, right. Oh, she's gonna fall off. Curled all the hair up
Oh my God, it
nice.
looks so shiny. Did you add any product? It looks so shiny.
No, I didn't really. When you boil it, because I did the boil perm on
Yeah.
it. If anybody's familiar with that, it really softens the hair up a lot and really brings out the shine in it
Oh my
again.
God, it looks so good.
Obsessed with the
I need to
curls.
boil perm my hair. My hair is looking flat compared to
I
Silky
don't.
Mane.
You know what? I don't think that Andrew needs to come home and find you in the kitchen dunking your head into a pot of boiling
I mean,
water.
Seen worse things. Silky Mane sounds like a gay rapper. Can we talk about that for a second? Like,
Right, it really does. It's oh God. It's an actual rapper's name
well,
that it makes
Gucci
me think.
Mane.
That's
Gucci
it.
Mane
Yes,
is
Gucci
like a rap,
Mane.
but like
Yeah.
Silky Mane
Right?
seems like
Gucci
a
Mane's
drag
cousin.
queen rapper. Like, did you
Oh
hear
my
the new
God.
single from Silky Mane? What are you talking
That would be
about?
good. Somebody out there needs to do that.
I love Silky Mane and I love the pop, but you haven't showed us the thing that you're obsessed with, the curly kittens.
Oh my goodness. Yes. And these were wave three, I believe, the
Oh my
last that they did. I
God. Wait,
only have
so you
two.
permed their hair.
I totally permed their hair with the smallest
Oh
rollers
my
I
God, it's
had.
so cute. She looks so cute.
And I gave them, they don't have the right pixie tails, but I just picked one that was close to the color
Oh
of
my God,
what
it's
came
so
with the
good. And then you added the
original.
ribbon.
Yes, added some little bows for them. I
They're
think
so cute.
love them. I think this one came out the best.
They look so good.
Oh, love them. They are precious. Yes, you are precious too. Don't be jealous. Come
Yes, where you need to give your cat some pixie tails. That's
on.
so cute. I'm obsessed.
Love them so much. And I'm still hoping to collect the rest, but there are not that many available. There is
Yeah,
a
they're
white.
not.
No, there is a white one on eBay that comes with pixie tails, and I've looked at it, but it's like $59 or best offer. And I swear the hair looks like it's been cut or a little thin or something to me. And I'm like, if for that price, no, I'm not
Yeah,
gonna pay that and have to rehair it.
no. I mean, you really like if you're spending more than $30 on any single
Yeah.
item in this
I,
line loose,
yeah,
then you're spending too
right.
much, in my opinion.
Yes.
Unless it's a very difficult one to get complete. Like in my
Yes.
opinion, we'll talk about Enchanted Island pretty soon. Some of the Enchanted Island, especially the black one, Misty Curls, is like it's so hard to find at all,
Right.
but it's harder to find complete. So those, I feel like it's justified spending
Yeah.
even over $50 if it's
Right.
worth it. And you know what's actually also really hard to find? Um, Duchess Raven.
Yeah,
Um,
she's not that easy to
not
find.
easy to
At
find
least
because
$30 usually.
well, even the $30 ones are missing her
Oh
accessories.
yeah, she usually that's no shoes, no clips. The
And
dress may be a little ratty. If you find her in good condition, I think right now the cheapest one with everything is like $90.
yeah. Well, even the ones that are fully complete, they're missing. This is such a in the weeds. They're missing the pixie petals. Like
Right.
the very tiny, like they're so stupid. This is so stupid, but like it's these two tiny like glittery petals that will like cinch
Yeah.
on. Like so all of the regular Wave 1 dolls have them on a part of.
Yeah, and you can see them like right here at the top of the dress, the little flowers that the
So are
pixie
they
tail. And
attached to the dress?
yes, they are. It's sewn into like the waistline of
Okay.
the dress, and a lot of times when you find them, if they're in bad shape, like all that glitter will just be gone, and it's just like a little fabric remnant left.
Oh shit. Yeah, probably. Yeah, I recently bought a lot, so I haven't seen it, but I don't think I have pixie petals on mine. So, but whatever. You know what? I'm a crafty queen. I could probably glue some glitter on there.
Totally. Well, now actually, what I did because this dress, the dress itself, was in great shape when I bought the curly crown for the peppermint rose
Yeah.
custom that I did. She came wearing one of these dresses, but like the bottom was torn, but the petals were in great shape. So I popped the seams at the waist,
Oh,
pulled the bad petals out, and resewed good petals in it.
there we go. You
So
gotta mix
that
it in.
worked, but I have been thinking of ways. I'm like, if a little bit of that iron-on glitter fabric, you could totally cut
100%.
out some new petals. It would not be hard to
100%.
fix.
All right. Do we want to talk about um Enchanted Island Wave 2 in 1987? So
Uh,
maybe let's talk about Golden Waves.
we have to bring out Golden Waves. Waves. How can we
She's my
not?
absolute favorite.
I
She's my
mean,
absolute favorite.
stunning, absolutely stunning. I love the outfit, the way they did it. You can, I'm not, well, I don't know if I can pull it up enough. You can kind of pull it up to make like a
It's
short
so
dress.
beautiful. And you did such a beautiful
But
job styling her hair. Because I think Golden Waves for the most part has fairly straight hair. I've seen her styled with fairly straight hair, and then it's usually like they rubber band they rubber band segments of it in the front.
right, yeah.
Yeah,
No,
but
I
it's
was just like, no, we're gonna go for some full-on curls for this girl.
so luscious. Is this also a boil perm moment?
Yes, it is.
And then you gave her she always has a poof, right?
Yeah, she always has a poof, and I just sprayed it down with a little bit of water and a hair dryer on low, and just kind of smoothed that back out. And I did not stick that in boiling water because I was not going to try and recurl this.
No way.
It's so short, absolutely not.
The colors are so the holographic iridescent material is just gorgeous.
I know. And then I do have
Oh my God.
Misty curls. I don't have the outfit for her. This is actually the Lady Lovely Locks Enchanted Island outfit that I got to go
It
on
goes.
her.
It looks so good.
But it does. And I mean, the doll itself was really, her hair was in great shape. I
Yeah.
mean, it was in such good shape. I just had to put the head back on the body. But I'm thinking, what was it I told you? Was this one around 30? I think I said about $33
Yeah.
for her. It was her with this pixie tail that split to her, and that was it.
Yeah. It looks so
But
good.
it
And
was
I
like
like
worth it.
I love the prominent like fuchsia streak in her hair.
I know it's so pretty, and her hair is so soft. Just absolutely gorgeous. And then I was lucky enough to
Yeah.
get the Enchanted Island Maiden Fair hair and a lot.
Oh, she looks so cute.
Super, super cheap. She was listed, she was wearing the riding shirt over this outfit and the hat on her head. So you really couldn't tell what she was. And it
Yeah.
was just listed as maiden fair hair. But yeah, and her hair, so pretty.
So luscious.
And
She looks so
love her
good.
outfit. Just so pretty. I love the sparkle these
Did
ladies
did you
have.
rebody her?
Yes, I actually did. And then
Because like
this is
those legs look fresh.
yes, and this is a Lady Lovely Locks body. The one that I ripped Golden Wave's head off of for the Peppermint Rose custom was still laying around, so I was like, yes, now she is perfect.
I love that.
And the mermaid, she does have the splotches on the
Yeah, you
leg,
don't see it.
but you can't see it, so really not going to worry about
Not
that.
gonna worry about it at all.
So
Looks
yeah,
so good. I love Enchanted Island is my favorite of the waves.
I know I love it. And there was a curly crown that was in the Enchanted Island,
Yeah.
and she's in like a purple outfit, but really hard to find.
Oh my gosh, shit, I forgot to tell you. I saw her on Shop Goodwill. I saw her in Shop Goodwill, but like I was I went to Rochester and I was like, "Oh, I need to tell him about this," but I was just like distracted and it's sold and it wasn't even that expensive. It was like $30.
Oh my God. There's one on, I can't remember if it's Etsy or
It's like
Mercari.
$100, right?
Yeah, and I mean, not in a box or anything. I mean, she's not in bad shape,
So
but for $100.
yeah, but it was like $30 and I meant to tell you, but the reason why I maybe I was confused was because her head was popped off, but that's okay because you could just pop it back on.
Right.
And then like all of the clothes were jumbled, like it was in pieces. So
Yeah.
I had trouble discerning whether the clothes were fair hair Enchanted Island because they look
I know.
so
And
similar.
it's especially in photos, it's really hard to tell depending on the lighting of how people take it, if it's pink or if it's purple,
Because
especially with the iridescent
I know
skirt.
because like Golden Waves mermaid tail sometimes looks purple.
It
And
does.
then sometimes it's green and sometimes I'm like, "Oh my God, if it's purple then you could put it on Misty." But
Yeah.
But
I
yeah.
know, and I missed a sale. There was one on Mercari. There was a listing that
Oh my
had,
God, $15.
yes,
I
$15
I
for both mermaid outfits.
$15. That was literally the day after Labor Day.
It
Before
was.
I think it was before we started collecting ardently.
It was. It was like literally just a few days before, and I
Yeah,
was like, "Why?"
I messaged the seller. I was like, hey, do you have a Misty doll? Because like, where did this come from? And he said, oh, I found it at the thrift store years ago when I was a kid, and I'm just decided to sell it. I was like, but I tried. I
Oh my
the
God! Of
worst thing
course you did. You were never afraid to reach
I
out to
am
a
never
seller and
afraid to
try.
ask because like literally like that some of my best deals are just asking around.
That's
Um,
true. You have been very lucky with that. I mean, you have gotten some great deals by just messaging people and asking.
oh my God, some of the okay, so eBay, a offer now hates to see me coming because it hates to see me coming because literally if a lot says okay, we want $100 for this, I will literally lowball like you and I both lowball like crazy. And
Yes.
sometimes if the listing's been up long enough, people are desperate enough to take it. But like I
I,
lowball.
some of these people, let me tell you, because this happened very recently, some of these people obviously get very offended because there is a seller near me in Raleigh that
Yeah.
had actually had two things that I wanted. One was Silky Mane, and it had, the saddle, the reins, all the pixie tails,
Yeah, I
but they
remember
wanted,
I know that listing.
yeah,
Yeah.
they wanted $75 for it. I
Yeah.
offered 50,
Yeah.
and they came at the best they came down to was like 68, and then the one that I got was listed with no pixie tails, but it was only $25.
Yeah.
So, and pixie tails, as we've come to find out, people will just throw pixie tails in with everything you
Pixie
buy.
tails are
So
a
I got,
dime a dozen
yeah,
in these
so I've
lots.
got, for $25 I got the horse with the saddle and the reins, and I've accumulated all the pixie tails for it along the way. But there was also a ballerina fair hair that she has listed. The dress is okay, the hair's okay, but no shoes, $20. I offered $15, and like not even a counter offer, just automatic reject. I'm like, this lady is so done with me.
So done. Oh well, too bad. Still up there. Not haven't been sold.
I
So
know, and it's been showing in cart for like over a week now, and I'm like, it's not going anywhere. Just give it to me for $15, because there's no way it can cost $7 to ship it from Raleigh to here.
yeah, ridiculous. All right, show us the final. We have like one more play set, right?
Yes,
Oh, I love this one.
one. I love it so much.
This one you offered 30, right?
Oh yeah, I got this for thirty
Oh my
dollars.
God, it's such an expensive one.
Come on, baby. I
Oh,
know.
how much does the bedroom go for?
I've been looking, and I've seen it like, missing pieces around $30,
Hmm.
complete close to about 100. But
Yeah.
this is the Enchanted Island Salon.
Oh my God, it
It's
has
not,
all the pixie tails on it. So funny.
yeah, I've clipped so many of the pixie tails to it, and it did have a few issues, like the pegs that hold the roof on from the underside were broken,
Yeah.
but a little hot glue worked wonders,
I
and
mean,
you
you're
would
not gonna
never know.
disassemble it.
Yeah, and I
It's
mean
gonna
the mirror flips up and down. It stays up just fine.
love it.
Comes back down, and it has the cutest little salon chair
I love that so much.
with the swans and the shell,
I
and then
swear, if
like
I see that
it
swan,
even reclines back, so like you could have them sitting at like the sink to
oh,
wash
I
the
love it.
hair.
It's the best. I
So
love it.
cute.
It's so pretty.
And the colors,
The
I
colors,
love the
like it
colors.
has the 1980s Miami aesthetic.
Absolutely. And then like all the little, I don't know if you can see all the different little characters like painted on there.
It looks like a hybrid between a strawberry shortcake gazebo and a sky dancer base.
It
It looks
does.
it's so beautiful.
I love it.
And I feel like
So
it's
fun.
perfect because in wave two there were mermaids. So this I feel like it go the seashell moment. is perfect.
Yes.
Okay, so Jay, why don't you tell everyone what you're still looking for?
Okay, let's see. What do I still need? Well, I still need the outfit for the mermaid, Misty
Yeah.
Curls, the purple mermaid outfit. I still need the Enchanted Island curly crown.
Yep.
I need the white, blue, and peach curly kitten,
Yep.
you know. And let's see. Oh, Prince Strongheart, can't forget him. Still need him and Duchess Raven Waves. And I think said it. Oh, if I'm gonna, I don't know. I keep debating.
Wait.
Sparkle Pretty Lady Lovely Locks. Because there were a few versions of her, and she had like a big poofy dress and a
Yeah.
crown with the butterfly
Apparently,
clips.
her hair is like sparkly.
Yes, it
I,
has kind of like the curly
yeah,
kitten.
it's like the tinsel. It has like
Yeah, I
tinsel
don't
in
know if
it.
I got it close enough so you can see their bangs. They have like the tinsel in it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You have to like look at you shouldn't assume when you see a doll that it's the actual doll that belongs with that outfit because I've seen
yeah,
a couple of the Sparkle Pretty and it's like it's using a regular wave one. It's using a
right.
regular wave one
Yeah, and
Lady Love.
I've like seen a couple of the sparkle, like the dolls in the sparkle pretty dress,
Yeah.
and a couple of Enchanted Island Lady Lovely locks. But they weren't the right Lady Lovely locks
Yeah.
because Enchanted Island, the hair's longer and
Yeah.
it's got poof.
I know, I love it. But yeah, so and then of course you're also looking for the Swan playset.
Oh yeah, the Swan boat. Oh my, we both love the
We
Swan
both
boat.
love it. And we both dreamt that we saw it at some
I
point.
know. And I meant to send it to you. I don't know if I think I might have found the listing. I don't know. It's still like $200, but it's
It's
like,
on Etsy, right? There's
yeah,
one on Etsy for like 240, but I remember I saw one that was like way cheaper than that.
I swear I did too. I'm still convinced I did. I tried to rationalize it that maybe it was that one, but I know I saw it and kept scrolling.
Yeah, interesting. But maybe we saw the Etsy listing and then we saw the salon which has Swan and it kind of like
It's
merged
possible because at that time we weren't like
super well
looking too,
merged.
yeah, we weren't looking too seriously and didn't know what we were looking for exactly. But
Yeah.
once, as soon as we saw Lau Sky Painter with the Swan boat, it was over.
It was over.
Yes,
It's still over for us. But yeah, I currently do not have a single doll, but I did
you have
order a lot.
some.
We'll see what happens. I don't know. And oh my gosh, the funniest thing, Jay, I like was talking to someone on Facebook because I literally went into the deep archives to try to find these dolls. I've been asking around. There's one seller that does have some dolls, and we were talking back and forth. I don't think we're gonna reach a deal because I think she wants a little bit more than I'm willing to pay. But we were talking all weekend when I was in Rochester, and then I flew home yesterday, and it turns out that she lives in Rochester. Like I could have like literally like, girl, let's meet for coffee. Like let's talk about this. Let's make a
You know,
deal.
you could have saved yourself on some shipping.
I know, and she has the white kitten, and she like So I'm just like, let's make a deal. Let's make a deal. But anyways,
Oh,
but I got a lot on eBay.
yes,
The trick is really the thing that I think we're underselling is the fact that every day there's like a Lady Lovely Lux listing. They happen all the time.
they do.
Sometimes the prices are high, but sometimes like people don't know their worth. They think it's just
Right.
kind of like Barbie. They just like assume, oh, this is just Barbie. Barbie sells for very little. So like they'll
Yeah.
sell them and I'm hoping one day that someone just puts out a massive lot of like 10 dolls,
I know.
5 kittens.
Yeah, kind of like your rose petal place.
Yes. Yes. Because like that's yeah, so fingers crossed. But thank you so much for showing us your collection so far, and
Oh,
I
thank
cannot
you.
wait. Oh my God, for 2 weeks, like 3 weeks time, you did amazing. And
Yeah,
and
not
we'll
bad.
definitely need your guidance on maybe you can do like a hair tutorial one day.
Yeah, I'll
Um,
have to do that. Maybe when I do curly crown, I'll have to do a hair tutorial for
yes, because one of my favorite videos on YouTube is Lao Sky Painter doing the curly crown, the deep, deep curls. It looks so good.
Yes, it does. The patience it takes to do those, though. Oh my God.
I know, and especially now with my injury, I can't do any curling. Uh, oh my gosh. Well, thank you so much. This was so much fun. And if you have any questions for Jay, I'll put his Instagram link down below and you can reach out to him. But thanks, Jay.
Thank you.
Yep, have a nice day.
You too.
Bye.
Bye.